Hi, this is Lisa from LisaRFrazier.com, and today is part 2 of my Twitter tutorial and how you can grow your Twitter following and how to engage with them ultimately to get leads and sales. So yesterday I talked about how you could get or how you should be setting up your Twitter page with a nice bio, profile picture, and cover picture, and I talked a little bit about content. And today I want to talk about Twitter lists and notifications. And these are two ways that you can, a good way to organize yourself to engage with your followers. One thing I just want to point out first is that people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So you need to build relationships with your following. And the best way to do that is by retweeting or, mentioning people, liking their stuff, commenting on their stuff. That is one great way of engaging with your audience. And one thing that you also want to do with your content is to make sure that you are putting out educational, people love to be educated, so putting out educational information. People love to be entertained, so telling jokes or having a funny gif on there, that's always a great way to engage with people. And also empowering people with motivational images and quotes. That's another great way of engaging with your audience. So first I want to go over, so that's what you want to have as your content. First I want to go over notifications, and from there I'll then get into Twitter lists. But notifications is up on the top of your Twitter feed, and you just click on that and should bring up all the activity that's been going on your Twitter page. So what's happening here is in the last couple hours, I've had, it tells you who's followed you, and it's a good idea to have a look at them and to find out if they'd be good people to follow back. This is a digital marketer and content creator, so I probably would want to, she's also a blogger. She's self-educated and new opportunities. That's perfect. That's someone who I would want to get to know better. So I would end up following her. And then, you can also click on her page and find out, what she's all about. So, and you can see that she's, into opportunities, and she looks entrepreneurial and someone that I would want to get to know. So, so let me just go back to my page real quick. Let's go here. And then also with notifications, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to find out get to know the people who are following you, and see what they're all about. And some people you'll already be following, and other people you'll need to follow. One thing I also look for, not only do I look to see what they're interested in, but I also look to see how many followers they have. This person, this is actually a company, has 43,000 followers, so that might be a good people to follow. And because what happens is people will retweet you, and if you actually have if you're retweeted by someone who has a lot of followers, then you are being exposed to a whole new audience, and that's a great way of getting your message or getting your brand out there for free. And so with this person, they have close to 6,000 followers, so he's a great person to for me to engage with, and he also retweeted one of my tweets. So what I would do is I would just go to his page and thank him. That's usually what I do. I'll put out a tweet, it just says, "Hey Wayne, thanks for the retweet, have a great day. Hope you're having a great day." Well, I'm not the best typist, so I'll just put something like that. There are tools that can do this for you, but I tend to actually do it myself. So that's what you want to do with people who retweet you is you want to thank them. And I usually go through my feed once or twice a day to, you know, go and thank people who retweet me. So, I mean, a lot of people also like your stuff. I don't so much, I mean, it's great that people like your stuff, but I don't so much interact so much with the liking because there are a lot of automation tools out there right now that will automatically like things, like your quotes for you. So I'm not sure if this is coming from someone who who's actually liking it, or is it a robot? But definitely with retweets, I definitely will thank them for it. And you know, people will reply to your offers and your tweets, so you want to get back to them too. And another thing is your mentions, that's in your notifications, so you want to get back to people who mention you. So those are it's a great way of engaging with your audience, is just by, you know, replying back to people who mention you, thanking people for retweeting you, and thanking people who like you. And also through direct messages, you can, you know, you want to communicate with people who are direct messaging you too. So the next thing you want to do, another way of engaging or your audience, is through Twitter lists. Now, Twitter lists are actually more a, I would say a organizational tool, but it can help you with engagement. So what you can see here, I belong to 18, or I have created 18 lists. And the way you create a list is, say, well, just let's take Wayne again for an example. I'll go to his page again, and then under this cog wheel here, you'll see a place that says add or remove from list, and I'll just add him to one of my lists. And since he's got pretty big following, you know, he's close to 6,000, I'll put him down as a superstar. I put usually people over 1,000 followers as my superstars. And then what's great about it is they then get a notification from you that they've been put on a list by you, and the list is called Superstars. So it's kind of nice when people get a notification that they've been put on a superstar list. So that's another way of engaging. And the lists also help to keep you organized. You know, so you might have some, you know, I have different lists of entrepreneurs, of people I've done a little bit of advertising with, social influencers, motivational, you know, all kinds of different lists I have going. So that helps to keep you organized. So that's it for today. I just wanted to go over, those are different ways of engaging with your audience. Hope you got some value, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.